Great sons and daughters of the soil, great Africans, great Kenyans. Hello, champions. Welcome again to the Kenyan Glow channel. In this channel, we discuss the greatness of Kenya. We analyze the real nature of the country, Kenya. We uncover the brightness of Kenya, which has been covered by some negativity and cover-ups. In this channel, we talk positive, we talk good, we reveal the positive side of the country Kenya, because Kenya is good, Kenya is great. You and I, we are great. We are the great sons and daughters of the soil of the great country Kenya. In this particular video, I want us to talk about the number one greatness in the Kenyans, which the politicians do not want you to know. Or let me talk of which some people, some few individuals do not want you to know. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you thrive. The more you know, the more you thrive. And by the way, each and everything that you do not know, which you are supposed to know, somebody else capitalizes on it, takes advantage of you for not knowing certain thing, certain trait, certain ability and gift that you have. If you have a potential and you don't know, then believe me, somebody else utilizes it for you for his own benefit. Somebody just utilizes on it. So your ignorance is someone's greatest power. That is it. That is it. So, like I've said in this video, we want to try to unveil, to reveal the number one greatness of Kenya, of the country Kenya, and that is you and I. What you have, which is so special, and the so-called politicians will never allow you to know, but we want to talk about it here and now, because that is the source of your power. That is the source of your power, if you know it. But if you don't know, then it is your greatest enemy as well. But before we do that, kindly, if you are new to this channel, or if you are watching and you have not yet subscribed, kindly, please subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, but it is of great help in support to this channel. So if you are new, or if you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to the channel, and also do not forget to press on the notification button so that next time we produce a video like this, then YouTube will automatically notify you. If you find value in it, kindly like and then share with your friends. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so much grateful, my people. Now back to our topic of discussion. Number one thing that politicians would never allow you to know. They do not want you to know it, but it is, of course, the reality. It is the reality, but they do not want you to know it. And that is, you are very powerful. You are more powerful than the leaders themselves. In our constitution, it is written that all the power, sovereignty power, belongs to the people, not the leaders. It belongs to the people. So I know most of us, we know this one, and most of the time we think about this particular article of the Constitution, that all the power belongs to the people. We just think of going to the streets. And by the way, many a times when we mention this, or if we mention this, we quote this article, this portion of the Constitution, we usually do it mainly after something has either happened which is not favoring us as the people, and even to make it worse, something which is not which is not pleasing, which is not very okay with the ruler of the opposition. Not even the people, actually, just what your leader, your so-called kingpin, if he is opposed to that idea or that project, then it is bad. And only this time we ever think that we have the power. Then what comes quickly into our minds is to go to the streets and to demonstrate. Maandamano. You remember maandamano Monday, maandamano Tuesday? So such things, that is what comes to our mind. But you see, politicians also want us to, when we do so, we are playing right into their trap, because that is what they want. You see, if we go to the street, what does that mean? It simply means that we are not understanding what power really means. We are not understanding what power really means. Power is in the mind. Power is in the mind. Yes, power is a mental thing. It is just here. That is power. That is power. It is mental in nature. It is in the mind. So even if we read physically the Constitution, or we hear about it, then we move to the streets, that simply means that our minds are yet to really be convinced that we have the power as the people. Kenyans have the power. We have the power as a people. First, when we go for elections, that is the best time to exercise our powers. But what do we usually do? We just vote along ethnic lines. You vote whoever your tribal kingpin tells you to vote. our person, mtu wetu akisema left tunaenda left, mtu wetu akisema right tunaenda right. So this is one occasion where we usually misuse our power, and it is all just because we don't understand that we have the power as the people. Even, by the way, the few coins that are being looted by the politicians, then to make it even worse, they bring it back to us in form of handouts. They just literally give us 50 shillings or 100 shillings after 5 years. Think of it. You buy items, foodstuffs every day. Each time you purchase, there is tax. You pay some tax, and you pay it daily, monthly, yearly for 5 good years. Then somebody comes, gives you 50 shillings or 100 shillings. Amount that you basically raise it to the same government in 1 week. That is, if you are very poor, you raise that money in 1 week to the same government. So I think Kenyans, it is high time we need to wake up from our sleep. Let's get out of our sleep. It is time to leave our beds and come to the reality. Come to terms with the reality. The good book says that you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. In Africa, we see leaders as gods, as angels, the only people who can save us. Another thing that they do not want you to know is that they actually depend on you. The government, or that the 1% squad, yeah, they're just a very few individuals who just conspire to come up with some narratives which are aimed literally to manipulate our minds as the people. For instance, if they keep telling us that the youths are not employed, but they are not giving us the solution. You know what they say to be the solution? Themselves. Yes, that is the politicians for you. Wanasema out, yo, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one, and then if asked, so what should be done? Then you know what they say? Elect me, nichague mimi ndiye, or mimi ndiye suluhisho. I'm the solution to your problems. Tangulini, how comes one person wants to solve problems of 50 millions of Kenyans? Like, for real, 50 million Kenyans. Problems being solved by one person? And they make it appear like they are also having the ability of solving such problems within a day. Mwingine alisema, nikiweka tu Biblia chini hivi, that immediately I put the Bible down, then shida zenu zote zimeisha hapo. Shida zetu zote zinaisha tu immediately ameweka Biblia chini. You know, these things, I'm not kidding. These things are there. They happen. They happen. Then what happened after? They put the Bible. Shida zetu tukabaki nazo. So the reality actually is that it is these leaders who have a lot of problems and they want us to solve it for them. They want us to solve these problems for them. Actually, they only have one problem. Then all they need is to look for a lot of followers. Whichever means, use any means possible to make sure that you have a huge following following you. Then convince them to vote for you. That is how they shall have solved your problems. But they make us believe that they are going to solve our problems. Okay, I'm not saying that the government is bad. I'm not against leadership. I'm not opposed to the form of government that we have. It is very necessary, by the way. Politicians have their role to play. Very vital role. Very vital role. But it is us, actually. They are representing us. Ni sisi tumewatuma wakatufanyie hivyo. They are our servants. That is the word. They are our servants. You see? So the process of governance, it is all okay. Iko sawa kabisa. The only problem is if we have the mentality that sisi shida zetu zote zitasuluhishwa na serikali. If the government is bad, then that means I'm bad too. The government is whatever. So let the government do its work, but we must also do our very best. Let's make good use of the little that we have. Kwa sababu ni hizi zetu tu, only these ones of ours, they are the same that goes up to the government. Inatoka tu chini hapa. So let's focus with what is ours, with what we are left with the little that we have. Tujaribu na hiyo, and things will be okay for Kenyans. And the politicians do not want you to know this. So don't tell them that I'm the one who said. Anyways, kindly subscribe again. If you have watched up to this point, I'm so much grateful for your support. Support this channel by subscribing, by liking it, and by sharing. See you in our next video.